I forgot to turn on the mic. Been tiring day for me as well. No, I didn't say hello. I said Bianca. But yeah, been a tiring day. I finished work at like what 7:30 just now. I didn't really finish work, but like I had like to get to site from like they assigned it to be like at 6:30, and I finished work at 5:30. So there's like an hour gap between. I just like laid down, didn't even fall asleep, didn't even nap. And then after a while got into the car and I started driving, got there a little bit more earlier and just plain waited. And when I got there, we were about to get work done. Um, shit came in. By shit, I mean rain. And we had to sit there and wait for the rain to stop, which it never did. So we all got back. So, how's everyone? Okay, so let's look at what we're gonna do, okay? So, in order to start working on Bianca, we had to go through our routine. We have to look at Facebook and say, no, we can't we can't look at Facebook. So we try to turn on some music. This is from yesterday. So we're gonna try to turn on some music. Let's put on Sessions, Diana. Let's put on Sessions, Diana. And then we'll put on our headsets. Realize it's way too loud. And then we go to click on League. And we click play. And click blind pick. And then we realize that we're procrastinating. So we click on the X. We look to our friend list and decided that there's no one to play with today. So we'll minimize it. And then we leave, we put it on the side. We open up DaVinci, we're about to start editing it, and then we tell ourselves that this is not something that we should be working on today, so we'll close it today. And then we'll just turn League again to see who else is online, and there's no one online. So we'll turn it off again, not turn it off, we'll minimize it again. And then we'll finally look at some videos that concern stream upgrades, right? So in this part, we had to figure out what we're going to be doing tonight. Like, so that's just why we keep notes throughout the day, to think about stuff that we can add to the stream, right? So something that says, okay, here's what I wrote. I said it says stream stuff to get. I need a monitor stand. I need pepper, putty clay, and I need circle color light swaps. Can't buy any of those right now, so we'll look at what we can do for stream upgrade. Music playlist on stream. We're playing Diana, that works. Discord mute and deafen button. We actually fixed that. Great. Yeah, look at that, it works. You see that? I fixed it yesterday. So now it works. People won't be able to hear me or however I choose it. And all it did was to remap my entire numpad. So just so I can do this, right? Right. So now, next thing, we see there's touch portal logo design, but I'm too fucking lazy for that. I don't want to design shit in the middle of the night. So we decided that there's nothing that we can really do. So we turn on League of Legends, we click on play again, we do blind pick, and then we want to invite people, but there's not really anyone online that wants to play right now. Look at this, they're all red. That means that they're not playing. So you decided that this is a bad idea. No one's gonna play with you. So you're gonna turn that off. You're gonna go back to OBS, and then you're gonna pull out OBS, and then you're gonna start doing the stuff that you were supposed to do. Anyway, have you ever gotten blamed by other department's mistake? I never worked in a company big enough for it to have another department, but yes, I know what you're saying. Close it. Open Valorant and Night Market. Valorant's Night Market. Why are you inviting me to play another game? That's a trap. I can't do that. That is a trap. Okay, so actually, realistically speaking. Okay, let's actually look at the stuff that we can do, right? Okay, let's take some time. Like, let's think about what we can do. This is for Twitch. I feel like there's a lot of things we can do with Streamer, but I actually wanted to use this as like the voice command to get things done, but it's not as, I don't think it works that well. Oh. What you can do, community server for 7 days, whatever the title is. You want me to start a community server for 7 days? If anyone's playing. Dude, if like legitimately speaking, if people like the Discord start to go wild about how like, oh yeah, 7 days, let's go, like I actually will want to open it. I'm actually thinking about doing like a Minecraft server, but just never gotten the chance to do it. So alright, let's take a look at this. Set up voice mods. Free voice changer. Do I need voice changing? I mean, it'd be a very nifty thing to have, but I don't want to download voice meter. There's one video like that Senpai Gaming is released. Let me see if I can find it. There we go.
But that's the entire mixer. Beacon the same knob. But that's it. Just like the Go XLR.
I want to buy this really.
Now, let's take a look at the mixer. So this is where you're going to control all the things. So you have your microphone, you have your chat, you have your music, you have your system. If we want to do even more, we can hit the plus button. Maybe we want a specific channel to control the game volume or our browser. To the audience mix in OBS, you can actually hear both microphones. Let's go ahead and delete this one for now. Just for good measure. You can see how I did that by clicking the little down arrow at the top and hitting delete. But you can see that each of these channels here on the mixer has your microphone in your own that delay, and it's pretty much instantaneous. So that's why in the software on the computer, the headphones are always muted on your microphone. But the first thing we need to do is assign our apps to the proper channels. So there's a little button up here in the top right. If we click on it, it takes us to the sound settings where we can choose what each app's input and outputs are. So if I play this phenomenal Stream Beat song, which by the way is actually really good, you can see by default, because I haven't assigned the track, it's just showing up in the first one in chat here. So if I click that button and I go in here and I change the output to music, now it's moved to the music channel.
How much is this thing? Do they even send it to Malaysia? I don't think so, right? Let's take a look. Beacon. Let's do Shopee. Is it even available? Speaking of Minecraft, what happened to your previous server? Your previous server for Minecraft, if I'm not mistaken, it's gone. I closed it down. We're not playing it anymore, so we just closed it down. Don't need beacons here. Yeah, it's too new of a product, I think. $18 hours ago. How much is it? 199. 199 USD to MYR. That's like what, 600? That's 800. Holy shit, dude. Want it! I want it! Beacon Mix create. Beacon Mix is 149. So 149 is oh my god, I forgot. 623. That's actually doable. But I just don't have the budget for it. I really like the layout of it too. Like it can literally fit right in front of my computer. Go get it, boy. Looking for a sponsor, thanks. Do I wanna do voice meter? If I'm poor, I have to download all these apps, right? That's the logic, right? That's the law, right?
Hey, we'll make it Merlin. Just really want to sound cool for all the friends on our stream. Better tutorial. When you first open voice mod, you're going to select your microphone and the headphones that you're going to use as a monitoring device within voice mod. So go ahead and select the microphone that you have set
Why do you
up
sound
on
so
your
bored?
computer, and then you can select the headphones that you use in basis. After we select the devices on voice mod, it will take full control
he
of
sounds
the
slightly
audio
more
from your
enthusiastic
microphone
now.
and create its own virtual device on your desktop. This new virtual device will now become our microphone source on our computer. What's happening is the audio from our microphone is being sent to our computer. Voice mod is taking that audio, mixing it with any of the presets that you set up or any
Whoa,
of the
this one looks
soundboards.
good. Wait,
The
what
Touch
is
Portal
this?
application is like the Stream Deck on steroids if the steroids took steroids. The plugin on this list is mostly used for utility. Windows Essentials gives you the ability to open and close applications as well as forcing focus on a specific window. Another outstanding development by Spider-Man is the Open Hardware Monitor plugin. This plugin is built to work with the open source app that will monitor temperature sensors, fan speeds, voltages, and load and clock
Wait,
speeds
I feel like
of
I've
a
seen this
computer.
before.
It really makes it easy to monitor CPU
Grab back
usage
our
and
next stream.
other
See ya,
computer
bye.
hardware. The fifth plugin on this list I can't really show you because I don't own the SoundPad app, but the SoundPad plugin makes use of sound effects and vocal recordings with the SoundPad app incredibly easy. You can demo the SoundPad app or buy it for roughly $5. Many of you already use this next plugin, and it comes in as the 6th most popular plugin for Touch Portal. That plugin is the Voice Meter Pickle Plus plugin. With the Voice Meter Pickle plugin, you can virtually do everything you need to do with Voice Meter at a touch of a button. I have created this Voice Meter page, which can be downloaded from my website for free, which allows you to adjust the volume sources, toggle output options for each input source, and quickly mute or reset the volume for each source. Before we continue, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. My mission here is to create
That's interesting. Wait, that is interesting. How'd I get that? How'd I get voice meter on? How to set up voice mod? How to set up soundboard? Full list of plugins. There we go.
Inclusive creative environment where creators feel welcome to grow, learn, and offer their feedback. Next up is the VoiceMod plugin. VoiceMod has over 2.5 million monthly users and has over 10 million monthly downloads, which makes this plugin extremely useful for the average user. The VoiceMod plugin features voice-changing actions as well as actions for the setup of meme sounds. Using VoiceMod in tandem with Touch Portal calls for a really amazing streaming experience. I've made a video on setting up this plugin with Touch Portal. You should check it out. I will link it in the description below and put a little info card here on the screen for you. The Soundbox plugin is created natively for Touch Portal as a customizable soundboard for audio files and clips to be played from a selected output source on your computer. This is an absolutely great free alternative to other soundboard options out there. If you pay for the premium version of Touch Portal, which is $13, you can create create a soundboard with up to 110 buttons on one page. The VLC media player is quite simple. If you use the VLC app, this plugin allows you to create buttons to play, pause, skip, or even start a playlist from the VLC application. The Steam Friend plugin is designed as a visual plugin, meaning it has no actions for buttons and instead has states that will display your friends' online and offline statuses. Unlike the native OBS Studio functions on touch functionality. The weather plugin makes it so you can monitor the weather of your location from your tablet. The problem with this plugin is that the API for it seems to be difficult to lock down. The YouTube Music plugin enables the same features for YouTube Music. This is not to be confused with the YouTube Music app that is provided by YouTube, but instead the YouTube Music desktop app from ytmdesktop.app, which happens to be the one that I use. I've managed to use the speeds. With a window mover plugin, you can quickly maximize, minimize, restore, focus, close, or resize windows. As the name states, the time zones plugin will display the local times from around the world. The Govee plugin works with certain models of Govee lights. The light models that this plugin works with can be of this plugin. The Windows Tools plugin gives you control of your audio output and input sources, volume increases and decreases, as well as some basic mouse functions. The Google Play/YouTube Music plugin is made for a different version of the YouTube Music application. This version of the application is a live streaming software that will offer professional mixing, switching, and recording. vMix makes it easy to manage multiple sources within a live stream to create a professional production. This plugin features input previews, audio states, and volume adjustments. The next 4 plugins can all be grouped together. Corsair IQ devices, LifeX smart lights, Magic Home devices, and Yeelight devices are all integrated into Touch Portal with plugins. Music Bee makes it easy to manage and play music files from your computer. Music controls. You can control the Clownfish voice changer directly from Touch Portal. With this plugin, you can change speech. If you're to set the title, this plugin is for controlling smart devices that are connected to smart things. It features lighting and dimmer controls. Conversions is a plugin for converting files and data into selected units of measurement. Logitech Keys is designed to integrate with Logitech gaming devices. The main purpose of this plugin is to display the key mappings that you have set for your devices. The StreamerBot plugin will execute actions or advanced actions you have set up with StreamerBot. StreamerBot connects with multiple platforms and tools that allows you to create an even more advanced stream. The Stream Raiders plugin lets you start battles, adjust the music volumes, and a variety of different functions while you're playing the game. Netatmo makes smart home weather devices that help you lead a healthier life. With the Netatmo plugin, you can set your homeroom system. If you're a Fubar 2000 user, there's a plugin just for you. Otherwise, you probably really don't know what Fubar is. Lumia Stream has 2 plugins for Touch Portal, 1 level. Heartrate.io is stream. With Touch Portal, you can elevate your hype rate experience by creating cool integrations and events based on your heart rate. DCS, or Digital Combat Simulator, also has a plugin for Touch Portal. This is great for displaying parameters that are important to you while in flight. It adds additional features not included in the default actions for OBS on Touch Portal. This plugin adds things like scene visibility, source filter properties, browser source controls, and much more. The MIDI beta plugin is currently in beta, as the name states, but it grants you access to MIDI commands for your MIDI devices. Ecamm Live is yet another live streaming platform similar to OBS, yet I just suggest you stick with OBS, but it does have a plugin with Touch Portal if you're an Ecamm Live user. The last plugin on this list is for the game Elite Dangerous. The Elite Dangerous plugin has a large amount of events and states to enhance your gaming experience. We didn't quite hit 50 plugins, we stopped right at 49, which is unfortunate, but damn, there are a ton of plugins.
He baited us! Point him with torches! I mean, pitchforks! Right, so how do I deal with this? Voice meter. Wow. Okay, music. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I need that today. So this is Touch Portal. This is what I've been using in terms of import successful. Touch Portal voice meter plugin. Okay. And then we'll plug in what does wait, so what does OBS okay, I think there's more stuff, right? There should be more stuff, right? Connect with OBS, set audio, set studio mode state, transition to live, set current transition. Discord, Philips Hue, Streamlabs OBS, XSplit, input, navigation. I don't think I need input as well. What about utility? What's utility? No utility, I'll keep logic. Oh, I haven't started it. Okay, I started it. What's next? What you got for me? Parameter. Wait, start. Show window. Order. Do I have to connect? Yeah, I think I need to connect to a voice meter for this to work. The OBS extended. So can I move this up? That scene source visibility, adjust scene source visibility, scene mute, scene select by name, scene source, media control, audio monitor, source audio monitor, trigger hotkey by name, set scene property value. These are cool, more stuff. So I'll just keep that. And we'll work on voice meter today. I didn't want to do voice meter in the past because like my PC just filled with like shit tons of apps at this point, but it feels necessary. It feels necessary. So we're just gonna go with this, right? Voice me. Set up voice. Let's do this. Let's do this guy.
Basically what VB cable does is actually installing Voicemeeter, because it's really important that you have a really clear picture about what Voicemeeter actually does so that you understand how to actually use it for controlling your stream's audio. Let's start with how most people's audio is set up. You basically have OBS sending a single audio track to Twitch, which is eventually what your viewers hear. Your typical OBS setup will have two main audio sources. Your microphone is pretty self-explanatory. It's basically the thing that you make noises with your mouth into. And then you have this thing called desktop audio, and the way you can think of this is basically if you hear this in your headphones or your speakers, this is exactly what's going to be captured by desktop audio. In most cases, this is going to be the audio from all your programs, so from all the games that you're playing, Discord, Spotify, or anything you listen to music out of. All of those programs get combined down into a single audio.
Oh no, I have to restart my damn stream? I don't.
Different number of
Here we go.
inputs and outputs. We're gonna go with Voicemeeter Banana because Voicemeeter Potato has the most inputs and outputs, but it also costs money. You're also gonna want to install VB Cable Virtual Audio Device. I haven't told you what this is for yet, but this is gonna make sense in a little bit. By the way, I should have mentioned at the start of this video that this video is for Windows only. So if you're using a Mac, you just got pranked, son. After you've installed everything, it's gonna make you restart your computer. So when it restarts, just open up Voicemeeter Banana. This is what it's gonna look like when you open it for the first time. Now, like I said, I know it looks scary and complicated, so let me simplify this for you. Remember how I said earlier that we're not gonna be processing our mic at all in this video? Well, that means we can just ignore all of these controls because all of these controls are for controlling how your audio sounds. So we're not even going to touch any of these. We're also not going to be doing any recording in Voicemeeter, so this tape recorder thing in the corner, which, by the way, it's 2020, man. We don't use tape recorders anymore, so just get that out of here. Also, just a little pre-setup, go into the menu and make sure auto restart audio engine is checked and run in system menu at startup. This will just make sure that Voicemeeter starts every time you restart Windows. So now we're just left with a bunch of columns, which are our inputs and our outputs. The 5 columns on the left are the 3 hardware.
I can't. I really hate Voicemeeter. So here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna check actually like I'm gonna check who's playing. You wanna carry me, right? Okay, so we're gonna put a I did 30 minutes of editing! Okay. It's okay. I've had a long week. I've had a long day. We'll actually be back tomorrow doing more of this. We're gonna get all our audio shit done. We'll be back tomorrow. Actually, we'll be back in like 15 minutes. I'm going to do a League of Legends stream and fuck everyone. That is supposed to be fucked. I'll see you in a bit. Hold on. Let me before we go, we just do this, right? We just do failed attempt. And then we end stream. See you in a bit.